Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Priscilla, and I'm so excited to greet you today with our next chapter of Robinson Crusoe. For the past few days, we've been reading Robinson Crusoe, and I'll continue with that chapter today. Today, we will have chapter 6, and chapter 6 is the wife. Our vocabulary words for chapter 6 are finally, sick, marry, period, rubbish, hire, strange, reaction, society, shy, hug, independent, plantation, and government. So, for those of you who are going to watch the replay, please leave feedback in the section so that I know that you are watching. Those of you that will join me as I read rather, if you have questions that you'd like to ask, I will answer them if you will just post those questions in the bottom. I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'd like for you to click on that little bell so that you will know when I am live and you can join me then. Also, I want to welcome you to our Facebook group. It's a pretty active group, so if you'd like to interact with other English language learners, please consider joining our Facebook group. And finally, those of you who are interested in taking classes, between now, tonight, and December 31st, you can get a conversational English class with me for only $19. That is a value of $47, but you can have 1 hour of conversational English with me between today and December 31st. So if you'd like to have that class, be sure to click on the link below and register for that class. I look forward to having you in a class for $19 only. That valued class is regularly priced at $47. All right, let's go on and start our lesson for today, which is Robinson Crusoe, and our chapter title is The Wife. But the captain said it was good for the boy. The boy wanted to work for the captain. He wanted to be a sailor. Finally, I agreed. The ship was on the way to Brazil. We arrived there after 22 days. I said goodbye to the boy and the sailors. Brazil was a new state in South America. Many people started a new life there. It was the same for me. I didn't know anybody there. Soon I met people who had sugar plantations. They became my friends. I liked Brazil very much, and soon I learned the language. I had some money from the captain, and I bought a small land in Brazil. I started to produce sugar. I didn't produce much for the first 2 years, but then my plantation was growing fast. I was single, but my life was good. I was independent, and my financial situation improved every month. We paid only small taxes in Brazil. The society was new, and we didn't have many rules from the government. Soon I had enough money to be able to hire a lady for cleaning my house. I asked my friends if they knew about any good woman. One of my friends said, "I have a daughter who is 18 years old. I think she could work for you. She is also a very good cook." The next day, his daughter came to my house. She was friendly, but a little shy. She was also a very pretty girl. We talked shortly about what I needed from her. The next day, she came to my house. She cleaned the dirty floor and my furniture. She took out the rubbish. She came to my house every morning on Monday and on Thursday, and she was working for 4 hours. She cleaned the house, and she also cooked for me. She gave food to my cat, too, who soon started to be a little fat. I was always happy to see the girl. Sometimes we had breakfast or lunch together and we talked. Then she was sick for a week. She couldn't come to my house. I felt a strange feeling when she wasn't in my house. I really missed her, I thought. Maybe I'm in love with her. 1 week later, she came to my house. I was really happy to see her. I could see she was happy too. I hugged her. Then I kissed her. It was a long kiss. 2 weeks later, I went to her father's house. I asked him if I could marry his daughter. He was quiet. I was waiting for his reaction. Then he said, I agree. I was the happiest man in the world. 2 months later, I married the daughter of my friend. We started to plan a family. This period of my life was great. We had big plans for our family and our plantation. We needed a bigger house and we needed more money to be able to build a bigger house. I thought about the business in Africa. I knew I could make a lot of money in Africa quickly. I spoke about Africa with my friends who started to be interested in this idea. That concludes the reading of chapter 6. For those of you who will watch the replay, thank you for listening. I want to point out that these reading and listening activities are good for those individuals that are preparing for the IELTS or the TOEFL exam. One of the main things that is important about these exams is that you have to be able to hear the sound of the words that are being pronounced and grasp the meaning of what is being read or said during that portion of the exam. So I want to invite all of you that will watch the replay, and for those that are watching live now, if you are preparing for an IELTS or TOEFL or any English proficiency exam and you would like my help, it doesn't matter what level you are, I want to invite you to register for a class that is valued at $47. You can now get that class for $19. So if this is something that appeals to you and you're interested in it, please register before December 31st. And once you start working with me, I can assure you that you will pass that English proficiency exam. I'm Dr. Priscilla. Thank you for listening. See you next time when we read chapter 7. Bye for now.